Good morning and welcome back for another video with myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. If you are new to the channel, what I do, I pretty much record Monday to Friday so I can give you a bit of an insight into the job that I do at SSO as well as a HGV life as well. I do spend 1 or 2 nights out a week average. This week though, I've been quite lucky. I've been home every night. And allow me to introduce you to the Nemesis. First things first, a couple of vehicle checks we need to go over, making sure the window, mirrors, no damage to the side, everything is all in good check. Tyre tread is looking very good. No damage to the fuel tank. Same for the trailer as well. I'm still connected. I've been connected now to this trailer for the last 3 days. So I know it's a nice, good conditioned trailer. There's no damage over there. Make sure the brake is off for when I start. And the electrics are all working as they should be. Same for the back. All in good condition, electrics are all working. And most importantly, just double check the pin as well, make sure that is still connected safely. First job for today, which has been planned, is the shunts that I did the other day over at Southport. Now it's only one planned for today. Well, there should be one planned for today, you never know until you get there, it might be another 1 or 2. There's H&M, the old company I used to work for. Plenty of great drivers there. And to get to Southport from where I am now is 26 miles away. And I'm due to get there for just gone 8 o'clock. So if there's only one shunt here today, it should be quite a nice and easy day, to be honest. Gonna go straight down the East Lancs and then jump onto the M57 straight up that way, and then I'll come off at the end, follow the new bypass all the way up to Southport. I find that a little bit easier, straightforward route, to be honest. Saves a lot of messing about. So I'm careful of that cyclist. Good to move over. Now I'm not too sure if everybody noticed, but unfortunately last night's video didn't get uploaded from what I did yesterday, and I'm just going to admit it, I deleted the wrong files by mistake, and I deleted the whole vlog after doing all the edits and everything. I was fuming with myself, I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely fuming. I couldn't believe I'd done it. Normally, I always double check everything to make sure it's the right files, everything's already uploaded to YouTube before deleting all the basically recorded data that I've done for that day. Unfortunately, yesterday, what I done, I actually uploaded the wrong file to YouTube. So when all the checks had done and everything was all completed, I thought, right, that's the one, it's what's done. So I deleted all the original files, got rid of them, cleared the little bin icon, got that cleared off on the Mac. And once you do that, you can't recover any of the files, unfortunately. So yeah, I got rid of it all by mistake. I didn't notice until like an hour later, when I got a notice off YouTube saying that's a copyright for the material that's been used already from one of my previous vlogs. I was like, great. So I've lost a day of content. It was quite a good day as well yesterday. I went down to Northampton, done 2 drops around there, and then straight back up. Had a little bit of a awkward position as well when I was doing, oh my god, this truck got no power when you put your foot down. I've got an empty trailer on as well, I'm still at no pull just then. Sorry van driver, I didn't mean to cut you up or anything. It's literally the truck, you put your foot down, there's no response for about 30 seconds. That's the only downside about these MEN trucks. I know I say it quite a lot, but overall they are a good truck. It's just when you put your foot down on the accelerator, sometimes it takes a second or two to get the right gear. I mean, I suppose quite a lot of automatics are like that these days, aren't they? Right then, straight down East Lancs and away we go. Go wait for the area to be clear. I don't want to give way these cars, do they, this morning? The time's just hit 8:30 and there's quite a few cars parked up right across the way from the entrance, so I need to be careful of them. I'm trying to take it a little bit tighter. You know, it's a very tight turn as it is. So left hard turn. Back to the right. Perfect. Just going to show you the car quickly, which is in front, so I've had to try and take it a little bit tighter than what I would like. So that's the car in front. Because that purple car's there, you can't really get the swing properly to get around it. So I've had to do a few shunts. Normally I could get through that, no problems if that purple car wasn't there. Side curtains are all drawn and ready. Just been speaking to the guy as well who's going to be loading me. And it turns out there's 36 pallets today, so they're all Euro size pallets, so I need to make sure the internal straps are all done. Anything that I can't do with the internal, I've got to use a ratchet strap over the top. I have to do it gently because I don't want to damage the products that's inside. And we've been 36 pallets, unfortunately I could be here for quite some time, because where they get the pallets from to load me up, instead of the warehouse door being literally 10 or 15 feet away, it's literally about 200 yards down there. So we need to drive down there, get a pallet, come back all the way down here, load it up, so it's like 2-3 minutes a time getting a pallet on, so I could be here for about an hour and a half in total. Here he is. So he comes out of the area where that van's just come from as well. Loaded up, and it's currently 10:15, so it's gonna be about an hour and a little bit of drive now over to Knowsley, where I need to take all this stock. These little pallet trains are quite good, aren't they? They kind of remind me of the baggage handling things at the airports. Alright, so gotta go right out. I never get why people park right opposite where a junction is. If you know trucks are going to be going in and out of buildings, like goods in areas or anything like that, and they park the car right across just makes it hard work to try and get in, as you've seen earlier. Due to get to Knowsley now for about 11:15. Not very often you get to see that crossing the road, do you? A cable drum. Oh, I've got roadworks down here now. Wasn't here on the way down. Oh, time that right, wasn't I? Straight up to a green light, winning. Turns out after getting here, the stock that I've got on me isn't now getting delivered to this place. Instead it's going to round the corner. It's only a couple of miles around the corner, so it's not too far away. I know the road pretty well where it's going to, but never really delivered to the business. So thanks to the driver just then, who's given me the postcode and give me all the information I need to get there, because unfortunately the warehouse staff weren't really that helpful. They just said, oh, it's not for us, it's round the other corner, all over the place. So I rang up the office didn't know anything about it. I was like, okay, so we're meant to be dropping this stuff off. But luckily the driver who's delivering at that point, he said he's been there a few times, give me all the details needed, so winning. Arrived here now and it's currently 10 to 12 already. Today it's just gone so quick, hasn't it? Just park on the bay. Then I've got to go and hand the paperwork over. Work all sorted and booked in with the goods in people. Just got to put it onto Bay 8 now, which is just over that way. So there's the fellow who helped me out a little bit earlier on. Since they got a big humping yard, I'm going to take advantage of this and pretty much use every single little bit of it. So I can get the trailer nice and straight and then traverse it back nice and easy. Get the back doors sorted out. But before I can give the keys in so they can start unloading, I've got to undo all the straps and then do all the internal straps as well. That's the first collection completed. Just need to reverse it down this little section so they can drive it out that way. A little bit of a tight turn this one, so I need to make sure I keep far left, just bearing in mind of the swing as well on the back of the trailer. And then I'm just going to pull up around here in a minute, take a 30-minute break before I go anywhere else. I think it's pretty much every single job I'm going to today is reverse. Try and keep it off the grass. I think there's only 1 or 2 pallets from this place as well, so it should be a quick in and out. Yep, you guessed it, another reverse. So for this one I've got to do a little bit of a shunt because of the angle. I've got to go inside the warehouse, go into the yard anyway. Come on. Just let these past. Got to wait for the FedEx driver to come out first. That's where I need to go in that position over there. Got to come at a different angle for this warehouse. Currently in St Helens at the moment, and I'm collecting 8 pallets from the client where I am now, and then after I've done it here I've got to go back to the hub over in Ashton, part of Wigan, empty off the full load, and then with an empty trailer I'm going over towards Woolston to collect, I think it's 27 pallets from there. Might be thinking, like, 27 pallets, how can you get them on there? Some of them get double stacked because they are quite small, some of them are probably about that big off the thing, dead light as well, so they would be double stacked. It's now already 2:30. Today is absolutely flown past, it really has. It's gone so quick. I should be back at the depot for probably about between 3 and 3:15 I reckon, with traffic. So I'm going to be cutting through St Helens itself. I think it's a little bit quicker instead of going around. You know what the M6 gets like, even at 3 o'clock, it can be quite heavy. If you've got any questions as well about HGV driving or the vlogs in general, let me know down below in comments and I'll try my best to answer as many as I can. Well, I'll answer all of them anyway, but I don't know if it'll be the right answer, so I'll just take it over with a pinch of salt, whatever I say on these vlogs. So far the weather's not been too bad. I believe it's meant to be raining a little bit later on. Still nice and warm, it's 16 degrees. And originally I was actually meant to be doing a night out tonight. I had a plan going down to Bristol, but fortunately that didn't come to plan, and he got subbed out instead. It's worked out a little bit better for the options that we had available, well, the planning team had at the time. So it got subbed out to one of the subcontractors instead. So I need to be in this lane over it. gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of this roundabout, for being honest. 9 out of 10 times it's a pain in the backside to try and get out, because people just fly across that roundabout. We've been in a truck with not too great acceleration. It's not the best feeling when a car's flying across the roundabout towards you and you're pulling out with slow acceleration speed. Slow down a little bit. There we go, getting past. We've got Aphrodite. Right, there's Andy. I think he's on the poppy shunts today. At least I'm going the opposite direction from the traffic, that's a good sign. We're about 10 minutes off now. A little reminder to self, don't come back this way, especially later on after I've been to Woolston and when I finish to get back to the depot. And it's only 5 to 3, so a little bit later on it's going to be even worse. It's crazy how backed up it is. Looks like one of the kids are in a naughty corner. Looks like they might have been fighting. Right, didn't make too bad time in there. 5 to 3 back. Hopefully there's no queue so we can get tipped off pretty quickly and then straight back on the road to go Woolston. A nice and very quick tip from the hub. Currently 3:15 and away we go off to Woolston. Now if we go left and going back towards Ashton where that traffic is, and it just looks absolutely nightmare right now down there, so I'm going to try and avoid that. There's Kev. So I'm going to go to the right instead, jump on the M6 at Wigan and get on that way. I think it'd be a little bit easier. You do get a lot of traffic backed up though at the end of the lights. Hopefully this time of day it won't be too bad. Slow down and let them pass. Don't know why you're stopping. Oh, you thought I was turning in there. Ah, I get it. He thought I was turning. Thanks, mate. Oh, we're getting a lot of flashes here, aren't we? Everybody's been really helpful today. Thank you very much. It's always good when people do considerate driving. Today's definitely one of those days where pretty much every single job that I'm delivering to or collecting from, you got to reverse into it. I don't mind it, they've all been pretty decent to be fair. With that. Time has just turned 4:05 and the matrix signs are on already for 40 miles per hour to get onto the M6. Quite expected really, to be honest. see how bad it really is though. Hopefully it's not too bad. Just a little bit of congestion maybe built up. Yeah, I reckon it's got to be that. Yeah, just moving very slowly. Oh, maybe there might have been an accident actually. Might take a little bit longer than planned to get back to the yard. I was hoping to be back to the yard for about 4:30. By the time we get emptied off, you're looking at 5 o'clock, back at Haydock, 5:30 finish. Sounds nice, that doesn't it? 5:30 finish. I'll take that for a Wednesday. Nice little 11-hour shift done then. The amount of people that sat on their phones when the traffic slows down is unreal, isn't it? And when you're higher up in the truck, you can see everybody on a better angle, and you just see everybody with a phone in the lap. Literally, I'd probably seen about 6 of them just then whilst getting onto the motorway. And we always wonder why there's so many accidents on the roads. Try and get over. Thank you. And if possible, I need to try and get over again. Because a lot of people are going to be coming to a standstill in a minute in the second lane, because they're going to try and cut in last minute to the first lane to come off of the M62. At least I'm doing 47 miles per hour, that's good. Oh, I've jinxed it. Literally, as I just said that, it's going to a standstill up ahead. Oh my word, I need to stop jinxing myself, folks, I really do. I'm not too sure what I've got planned for tomorrow just yet. Could still possibly be a night out. Who knows? I'll probably find out around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I could be pretty much anywhere in the country. That all being said. But that's one thing I love about driving. You're always somewhere different every day. You're never really on the same routes. There you are, cut across again. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. Got a rear end there. Got a 3.5 ton van smashed into the back of the Transit. Must have whacked me with some speed, because that back doors on that Transit van were smashed right in. Luckily nobody was hurt. It's always good. I'm not looking forward to getting in this big queue. This is where I'm going to have to come back to get onto the M6. So I could jump down the M6 for, I think it's only like 1 junction or 2. It was better than going through Ashton Town where the roadworks are, I was seeing earlier on. I don't fancy sitting in roadworks either. And it's currently coming up to 4:30. Got to say, the hub today is running like a well-oiled machine, it really is. Because just then, for the second time as well, I've been in and out. I was third in the queue, in and out, emptied off within 20 minutes. Fantastic. And the time at the moment is just about to hit 5 o'clock. Big problem though, because of all the roadworks in Ashton, that is going to be out of the question. So everybody is trying to divert to go the opposite direction. You right, Andy? So everybody's trying to go towards the motorway, which I'm going to be going myself. So I'm going to be sat in a queue for probably about 20 minutes or so to get onto the motorway, to then go down 2 junctions and try and skip Ashton. It's kind of as broad as what it is long type thing going on at the moment, if that's the right saying. As you can see, the traffic going into Ashton is really, really heavy. So let's see if we can do a right-hand turn instead. If we can get through everybody's traffic parts in the way. What I'm going to do, if I can just signal this guy come forward. I'll let him come forward, and then I can get the better swing on it then. After this purple one. Perfecto! Now the question is, how bad is the traffic going in this direction? Just got off the phone to the office, and tomorrow's run is going to be a 5:30 start, which isn't real too bad. So it's not going to be a night out either, so that's always a bonus that I'm at home for the evening, because the other week I didn't even get to see little man, whereas each night this week getting to spend plenty of time with him, so that's good. And I'm staying pretty local as well, I think. So I'm doing a shunt to Widnes from the hub first thing, and then after that I'm not really too sure. Could be here, there and everywhere most likely. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of queuing ahead of me now, whilst everybody's trying to get towards the M6 junction on the motorway. It's only taken 10 minutes to get down to the end of that road, which should normally take about 35 seconds. Now it should normally be pretty clear going up this way until I get to where the motorway junction is. I should have been able to check what the M6 itself is looking like though, just to make sure it's nice free flowing really. That's what we need it. Surely at 5:10 it should be okay, you'd think so. And just on time, the rain is coming down as well. It did say on the weather app on the iPhones, 5 o'clock it would start raining. That's alright for a change. M6 South, here we come. I can't really see anything in the distance at the moment. Vegetation's a little bit too thick around this area. I think I'm in need of an early night tonight, that's for sure. Try and catch up on rest. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good at the moment. Hey, right indicator on. Try and give people a little bit of a heads up I'm coming. That's it, joins on there at 50 miles per hour. As the lights, cheers, thank you very much for letting me on. Pretty much just staying on. Not to this junction, but the junction after. And 3 minutes later, coming down the slip road and around. What's the traffic looking like over this way to get back? Because I've got to come back this way a little bit later on when I finish to go home. It's moving at least. I suppose I've got to take that as a good point, is that stood still too much, it is moving. However, it's still gonna be quite a while to get through all that. Hello, Mr. Chaos. Couldn't really see who was driving it then. On that note, it is now 5:30 and I'm going to call it a day on the video. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support and I really do appreciate it. All I'm going to do for the rest of the day, I'm just dropping this down, took my card out, park it up, literally across the way, and then going home, nice and easy. So on that note, you have a great evening and stay safe. Bye for now.